Alright, today I got some very cool stuff to bring you guys. It is my top Amazon deals of the month. Now, I know if you guys are watching some of my old videos from the previous months, there might be still coupons available. I try to give you guys a link that will work for a long time. And with this one, for this month, I got some really good deals. Trying to change it up a little bit more to give you some more variety. Now, of course, one of the things that we talk about here is the famous Fire Stick. Why is this thing so famous? Because everybody has one. Literally, it's compacted. A lot of people have Prime. This thing is just such a hot pocket. Now, check this out. A lot of people don't know about stuff like this, that you could actually modify your device. And I guess the word's not really modify. I guess it's more, you could add more accessories or features to this. Now, when you do pull it out, check that out. This thing is it's called a sofa baton, because I guess you could put everything in here. And people ask, does this come with batteries? Well, when you pull out that little plastic thing here, there is batteries included. So check this out. When you do put in your remote, you will put it in just like this. And of course, the remote will not fit with the sleeve, so I have to take it out and put in just the remote. But you just slide it in just like this, and then you pop it in just like that. I always hate listening to that sound because I don't want the plastic to rip off. But there you go. It has a little lip right there on the bottom part. However, check this out. With this part at the top, you unclip it and you put the batteries in, and then you're good to go. Now, the feel of this thing feels super comfortable. It does not feel heavy at all. Check that out. You could program multiple things here at the top. You have all your volumes, your mute, your different settings, up and down channels. So I know it's a little bit redundant when you have volume here and then volume down there, but the cool thing is right here, this little channel thing. Now, keep in mind, remember, some of these devices do not work on your TV. They'll just work on the Fire Stick by itself. This stuff up here will work for your TV. You can just sync it up and then you're good to go. Now, to take it off, all you got to do is just slide it down and it will just come off right like that. Now, for this one, I wanted to show you guys here. It is $23.99, and there's save an extra $2 when you apply this coupon, so you could put it there. Original price is $40 for this one. It's really good, very universal, and it works with a lot of different models. Now, coming over here is the next one, the Fire TV Cube. You are looking at this right. I haven't done a full unboxing yet, but I will be doing one very soon. And then if you do check out my other channel, Streaming Box, now you guys will be able to see this. My very first thing is, this thing is heavy. It is actually like very heavy. I was looking at some of the specs. I was looking at some of the stuff that this has, and it looks like it's going to be much better than the first generation. I'm actually very excited. I haven't promoted one of these things ever. However, just looking at some of the specs and some of the new changes and upgrades, plus a lot of people have been saying like, you should get this one. It's so much better, so much different than the old one. But I wanted you guys to check it out. There was a flash sale deal here and it just went away. Make sure you guys are checking this out because they're going to have deals throughout this month. Right now they are out of stock. However, they will put some more deals out coming soon. So make sure you guys do grab one. Now the next thing is the Tilted Nation wired mouse. Now if you guys don't know about Tilted Nation, they got some insane stuff here, and I wanted to show you guys here. This mouse is super comfortable. It works very nice. And let me show you guys here on my screen. Here is the mouse itself. It works amazing. The lights are pretty cool. You could switch everything off and on. You got your buttons here on the front, on the side. This thing just works super nice, super comfortable. Look how like flowing that works. And then if you click on this, you have all kinds of different stuff there. This mouse, honestly, like for gaming and even for non-gaming, it's a very good option to have. Now, one thing people have been asking me about, they've been saying like, hey, security cameras, you're getting several security cameras. What do I do if I get a security camera, but I don't have power and I want to connect this somehow wirelessly so I don't have to worry about power? Well, hope you're looking at this. This is a solar panel right there, and you connect this with the Rio. This is the Rio Argus 2, And these things, like these security cameras, have been getting so much good, like better, and you can control everything within the apps. I'm gonna do a full unboxing, full review of this thing. This thing looks really good. I've had a couple of them, and Real I've actually been very excited. I talked to these guys at CES, and I said, what is it that you guys have to offer when it comes to smart home automation, smart home security, and how can we hook people up without spending tons of dollars? As you know, some of these cameras, they could go from 250, 400, 500 bucks each camera. Now check this out. Here is the camera, the Reolink Argus 2 with the solar panel. This is both things combined. $103, guys. 103 bucks. And here is a coupon. Save an extra 15 bucks when you apply this coupon. You could also control it with your A devices. So A, show the front door camera, and there you go. It'll show the front door. It is running at 1080p. It has a 64 gig memory storage capacity. It has the night vision. You could set this up, and you could set this up in a tree. You could set this up anywhere. It doesn't matter. As long as you got sun to power this thing up, you are good to go. And these things last for a very, very long time. The great thing about this thing that I like, it has the two-way audio. So you could talk to them and hear them, and then they can talk to you and hear you. So that's a very, very good option. Look at that deal, 103 bucks, and then you save an extra $15. You get it under 100 bucks. So very, very good deal. I wanted to make sure I bring you guys this. Now the next one, Vankyo. People are like, wait a minute, Vankyo makes headsets now? Yes, they do. And let me tell you again, I'm going to do another unboxing of this one. This thing has been, I tested this thing out, and the noise cancellation on it is just amazing. This thing has been really good, up to 30 hours of battery lifetime, hi-fi stereo sound, and deep bass. It's very, very lightweight. And the one thing that I always want is, if I'm running, if I'm jogging, if I'm at the gym or whatever, and somebody calls me, I don't want to get the phone, unplug this, and everything's like wireless nowadays. But this one, what's super nice is the CVC on this audio is 8.0 dual mic technology, so people could actually hear you very nicely. So that's very neat. Now check this out. This one is listed for $59.99, and here's a $10 coupon that you guys can get. I'm telling you, try to get you guys hooked up as much as possible. That is a very, very good deal. And it's got all the different options there. You got the Bluetooth, you got your sound, your volume, your mute, your mic. All the options are right there on one side. It's very, very nice. This thing is a beast of a headset, and it's over the ear, so it covers it pretty good. So it's such a good headset. Now the next thing is, people always ask me, like, you know, I see you with your cameras and with your other channel, your travel channel, you're always going around. What do I get that I don't have to spend so much money? Because some of these devices can be very, very expensive. So what it is that you can do to get something that doesn't break the bank, and you can get something very, very good. And once again, I got this other one here that I am going to be doing a full unboxing. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with it. Several people have been doing videos on this thing, the Brave 6 Plus. And they sent me this thing, said, hey, do you mind reviewing it? And after further, I guess you could say, investigations on it to see how good it is, it looks like it's going to be very, very promising. And you don't have to spend that much money. Look at this, $84.99 with this thing. $84.99. And I am going to leave a coupon in the description below, so that way you guys get it slightly cheaper. It is a 100-feet underwater camera. You could use it outside of the water, 6x zooms, 4K Wi-Fi action camera, which is great. This thing is, for the price, you know, if you want to get something very, very pricey, it could get very, very expensive. And you know, here is the camera itself. It looks very, very nice. Like, this is the water case, I guess, and you know, you just clip it off, open it up. And then here is the camera itself. Look how small that is. And I always try to do like one of these little comparisons so you see how it looks on my face. Now, I do have the Osmo Action also, and the Osmo Action is very expensive. We're talking about several $100s for this little guy. When I compare the two, they are both identically the same size. They look like they're the same thickness, and when you look at it, everything looks very similar. The Osmo Action does look like you have a bigger screen, where the Akaso has a smaller screen. And really the biggest difference for me is there's a screen on the front with the Osmo Action when there's no screen on the front for this one. This one is more like the GoPro where they don't have that screen on the front. However, just looking at how this thing works and how light it is, this thing is very light compared to the Osmo Action. But this thing looks really nice so far, and all the different accessories that you could have, it's gonna be great. Now, when it comes to having so much product, and literally when I say so much product, I have a lot of cameras that I use for my travels and my other YouTube channel, World of Rohas. And for that channel, I need products. So what do I do with this product? Or what do you do if you have all these different cameras and stuff and you want to travel? Well, the best thing to do is get yourself a backpack. A lot of people say you need something to store this stuff. Look at this. Amazon Basic DSLR camera and laptop backpack. You could do multiple things with this thing. You could put your tripod on the side here. You have all the different compartments. You have all the stuff inside where you could put everything in there. And this is great because everything will just fit perfectly inside. Now, with that being said, people say, well, you know, can I get this in different colors? Do I have to do with this one? There's so many different options out there. This one just had everything that I wanted, and everything is all compact in. And honestly, it looks like this thing is going to be very, very nice for the price. It's great. Now, this will take care of a lot of my cameras. However, with the little ones, with the little baby ones, I'm going to need something like a little bit smaller. And people say, like, wait a minute, that looks like a big case. How are you going to do that with travel? How are you going to put that in the other bag? Well, check this out. This is actually a lot smaller than you think. Look how handheld it is. They put it right next to some stuff. Look how tiny that is. 26 bucks. And you could store a lot of this stuff there for your devices, which is great. So if you are interested within the cameras and stuff like that, this is going to be it. Now, what do you do? Now, sticking with the cameras, I had a lot of people ask me with the last couple videos, and actually it was not just the last couple videos. It was like some of the smart tech, like, hey, I want to get into cameras. I want to get into videography, photography, vlogging. I want to do YouTube stuff. What did I do? What do I do with my equipment? How can I get this set up? What if I want something really smooth where the camera just does lots of really good panning? Now I'm going to show you guys a piece of equipment here. The next couple of products is going to be geared towards that. And a surprise product at the end. Check this one out. This is the Xeon Weebill 3-axis gimbal. And yeah, you're looking at this right. Let me move this slightly over. This thing is insanely nice. You put your camera in there, and that's pretty much it. You move it up and down. You can control it. The stabilization is very, very smooth. Yes, the price is a little bit high, but as you know, I'm going to get a coupon there for you guys. Look at that hand grip, the weight center. You can move everything there, control everything there. With a lot of these DSLR cameras, you can do so much and control it with a lot of things. This is going to be very, very nice. And again, as soon as I record it, I'm going to show you guys how to use it, how to put it together, a lot of cool things. Now, when it comes to stuff like that, people say, well, what about drones? What about if you want aerial shots? Here is the Phantom 4 Pro. This is the professional drone hobby RC quad core. Yes, it is very, very expensive. $1,600, very expensive, I know. With these drones, DJI has several drones, and honestly, they produce. When I mean produce, they produce some quality stuff there. This one has everything. It has the case, it has the different propellers, everything, and it's all in white. I'm probably gonna get some kind of wrap on it just to make it look a little cooler. But this one, I think they only have 2 left in stock. They sell out super fast. Now, if you don't want to spend that much money on a drone because you're like, you know what, I wanted something a little bit cheaper, a little bit more simple, as always, I got you guys. Here is the Ryzotech Oteo, the mini drone quadcopter, and it is slightly under $100. Very, very nice. This one is great for learners, for beginners. The camera there in the front stays right there in the front. So when you do flight, you got to move it a little bit lower so it captures you. You can't move the camera up and down. You pay what you get, right? If you want something a little bit cheaper, then that's what you get. But I wanted to show you guys some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is really good. A lot of people are getting, I'm actually really surprised. A lot of people are getting really into cameras and very like, I want to do my own video. I want to do my own recording, my own photos. And there's so many things that you can do that can make your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, your TikTok, whatever you're trying to do, just stand out and pop. And I wanted to give you guys some of the home and then some of the outdoor stuff so that way you guys could play. These drones honestly are just amazing. I have several of them. I got the DJI Phantom, I got the Pro, and I'm actually thinking about getting the Mini so that way when I do travel, I could travel a lot lighter and easier, because sometimes it is a lot of equipment to carry, and it's very expensive for it to get lost in an airport. So I hope you've enjoyed that one. I wanted to give you guys something very, very nice, very, very neat. As always, leave me a comment below. Out of all the product that you saw, what is it that you like the most? What is the number one product you like the most? And then number two, what is the product you dislike the most? What is the one that you didn't really care for at all? Or if you like all of them, you don't have to put a number two. But number one, I want to know what it is that you like the most, what it is that you like, if you want, like the least, and what is it that you guys want to see for the future videos when it comes to these tech top 10 Amazon deals of the month. As always, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys soon.